These are the faces of children making history in Australia, doing their very best to live life truly as themselves.
I wanted to be a princess and I wanted to play with Barbies and watch all those movies and stuff. I knew that I was different and inside I always felt like a girl, but I just didn't know how to say that in words.
Evie McDonald was just 9 years old when she had suicidal thoughts. It was this unsettling message that reinforced to her parents that this was not a phase.
I wrote, I want to die, because for me it felt like I'd rather go to heaven and I'd rather be a girl in heaven than live here as a boy. I snapped and I said, well, why can't you just accept me for who I am? She came to me and she said, why do you want to die? And I told her that was the reason why. And she goes, well, I'd rather have, a daughter that is alive than have a son that's dead.
At this point, Mum Megan desperately sought professional help for Evie.
What I was doing by not actually supporting my child was actually worse. My kid was really struggling. If I didn't support Evie, I categorically know that Evie wouldn't be here. So she would have at least attempted suicide multiple times, or at even worse, actually completed it.
In 2014, 5-year-old Briella Carmichael was admitted to hospital for self-inflicted wounds.
At school, and Balin never drank water because Balin didn't want to use the boys' toilets because Balin wasn't a boy, Balin's a girl. It was really hard.
When I was a boy, I felt sad.
In a landmark ruling in 2017, it was decided gender-diverse children would no longer have to go through the family court to access hormone treatment, making transitioning much easier. Georgie Stone led the high-profile campaign after becoming the youngest person in Australia to be granted hormone blockers at just 10 years old.
These children are just children. I go to schools to educate the staff and they begin to change their language. So they're not saying, we want all the girls to go and do this. We want to say things like, all the children who are doing this activity come over here. And that way it opens it up so that there's not that gender divide.
According to the Royal Children's Hospital Melbourne, 1% of the population identifies transgender, with children as young as 3 and 4 expressing gender concerns. Tragically, 1 in 2 of these children will self-harm or attempt suicide. Gender clinics across the country have seen a huge rise in child referrals. Here at the Children's Hospital at Westmead, the number has skyrocketed in the last 6 years, from 1 patient in 2013 to 54 last year.
Parents are supporting their children, they're recognising what's going on and they're seeking professional support because they can see that their children are suffering. And I think that's been the most magnificent change.
Kimberly Keynes, 9.com.au.
Should never set upon an argument. I believe we place our happiness in other people's hands. I believe the junk food tastes so good because it's bad for you. I believe your parents did the best job they knew how to do. I believe that beauty magazines promote low self-esteem. I believe that love will completely by myself alone. I believe in karma, what you give is what you get returned. I sexuality. I believe that trust is more important than monogamy. I believe your most attractive features are your heart and soul. I believe that family is worth more than money or gold. I believe that struggle for financial freedom is unfair. I believe the only ones who disagree are millionaires. I believe in karma, what you give and what you get returned. I believe you can't appreciate real life till you've been burned. I believe the grass is no more greener on the other side. I believe you don't know what you got until you say goodbye. I believe forgiveness is the key to your unhappiness. I believe that wedded bliss negates the need to be undressed. I believe that God does not endorse TV evangelists. I believe in love surviving death into eternity. I believe in karma, what you give and what you get returned. I believe you can't appreciate real love till you've been burned. I believe the grass is no more greener on the other side. I believe you don't know what you got until you say
Constantino was saying with your reading, you changed everything. Oh, Constantine, what a guy. Oh, Constantine, what a guy. No complaints, now you're his slave. Oh, Constantine.
Hello, welcome to CLACCA ULC. Hi, my name is Mr. Rev Comrade Rowley. I would like to acknowledge the land we're meeting on. It belongs to is stolen land. Always, wherever you're watching, always was, always will be Aboriginal land, and recognise that sovereignty, treaty, and social justice has never been ceded. Secondly, there's just a couple of announcements. Firstly, Pride and Protest have put a call out. They need help to spread the message out. Spread the message out to promote the Transgender Day of Resistance on Sunday. For the 25th of November. And they've put a call out for they've sent through the posters and flyers, and they want people to print them off and distribute them, get the word out. They want people to take matters into our own hands because they're currently they've been tied up with the Palestine protest. So they want everyone to take matters into their own hands and print off posters and flyers to spread the message and get the word out. At CLACCA ULC, we've continued to we've always continued to support the Transgender Day of Resistance because we support the founders' wishes of it remaining a protest to remember all those transgender deaths who have been brutally murdered for one reason or another. So that's why we continue to support this this important day in the lives of us transgender people, trans and gender diverse people. For more information, please go to the Pride and Protest Facebook page. You can also, if you're after posters and flyers, I have shared Pride and Protest. I have shared Pride and Protest Facebook link to the CLACCA ULC Facebook page. So please print off the protest posters and flyers and get the word out for the Transgender Day of Resistance. The other important announcement is Mardi Gras is fast approaching. CLACCA ULC did get in. Mardi Gras gave us 20 spots, as well as an expanded theme of no pride in religious LGBTIQA plus phobia, equality without exemption. We need volunteers. I've managed to get a Centrelink loan, that can help to cover the registration costs to keep it free for everyone. But we need volunteers. So please come to an organising meeting if you can, if you're able to, and want to get involved in Mardi Gras to protest for LGBTIQA plus rights. For more information in relation to that, you can contact us on 0459 771 520. We also need people to register so we can let Mardi Gras know. We have 19 free spots. So if you want to get involved, we hold weekly online Zoom meetings from 1 p.m. Every Sunday. Or you can attend in person here at CLACCA ULC in Marrickville. For more information in relation to that, contact me on my mobile 0459 771 520. The other thing, we have likewise, we've heard a response from the university, so we're just in the process of responding to their reply to our anti-discrimination complaint. They've unfortunately unlawfully disclosed a record containing an old record containing my dead name and misgender that they should have corrected but didn't. That is completely transphobic, and we're not going to tolerate it. But we're in the process of responding to their reply, and hopefully apply. So we just need a bit of time to respond to that. For more information in relation to that, contact us on my mobile 0459 771 520. The other important announcement is there are a few court cases coming up this week. There's one on the 23rd, 27th, 7th in relation to stopping police brutality, etc. For more information in relation to that, please contact me on my mobile 0459 771 520. And we will also be having open communion. So please make sure you have your grape juice and bread, and then we'll have open communion. For now, we're just going to bring you the message. So I'm just going to grab my book, and then we will get into the message. So today's message is about Jesus is coming to our encounter, and it comes from 1 Kings 19:9, 11:13, Romans 9:1-6, and Matthew 14:22-23. We often wonder where we can encounter God, but in fact, it is God who comes to our encounter. The readings for this Sunday allude to the mountain, the storm, the gentle breeze as possible situations revealing God. The gospel shows us that even in our moments of little faith, the Lord responds to our call by making themselves present. Matthew's account emphasizes a contrast between Jesus praying alone on the mountain, the traditional attitude and place of encounter with God, and the disciples sailing across the lake in a storm in the middle of the night. By this time, the boat, battered by the waves, was far from the land, for the wind was against them. Expressions symbolizing the insecurity and the disturbance which makes a peaceful encounter with the Lord difficult. In the middle of the night, Jesus came walking towards them on the sea. The disciples, who were not expecting him in that way, were terrified, saying, "It is a ghost," and they cried out in fear. In the confusion, Peter dares ask for a proof. "Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you on the water," without realizing that there was no proof for faith in the presence of God without our own commitment and risk-taking. The objective of Jesus' presence is not to remove the difficulties of life and the darkness of situations, but rather to offer our trust to move forward in the midst of them. Take heart and desire, do not be afraid. The proximity of Jesus and Jesus' word requires our faith to recognize Jesus as the Savior. This is why midway between reproaching and encouraging Peter, Jesus says to Peter, "You have a little faith, why did you doubt?" As an incentive for us, this little faith does not invalidate our condition as disciples. It does allow us to open up to the full recognition of the Lord's presence. And those in the boat worshipped Jesus, saying, truly you are the child of God. Even for the disciples, faith is a process open to more in-depth encounters with the Lord. It is really essential not to pigeonhole the forms of God's presence and passing in our lives. The first reading refers to what God has told Elijah. Go out and stand on the mountain before the Lord, for the Lord is about to pass by. However, God is neither in the great wind, nor in the earthquake, nor in the fire circumstances of the known theophanies in the Bible. Rather, God is in a tiny whispering sound. There are no circumstances or situations which are closed to the experience of God. There is only one seeming prerequisite, getting out of ourselves and standing before God to discover God's presence passing in our lives and in the events of reality. This passing can be as discreet as a gentle breeze, which is neither overpowering nor crushing. In the second reading, Romans 9:1-5, Paul deplores that their compatriots who have received so many signs of God's presence, such as a filial adoption, the glory, the covenants, the law, the worship, the promises, and the patriarchs, do not recognize Christ, who is announced and prefigured in those signs. All of salvation history was pointing to Christ, and Jesus is the key for reading and understanding God's passing in history. This is what we strive to do when we gather as a community to examine the events of our lives in the light of faith, to discern the footprints of the Lord in order to follow God more closely. And so our next song of praise that we're going to go to is Heaven is a Place on Earth by Saint Juniper, and then we will go to Open Communion.
Ooh, baby, do you know that's what? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. They say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven our place on earth. Ooh, heaven is a place on
So we're just going to jump to, communion's not quite ready yet, so we're just going to jump quickly to another song of Pride by Grace Petrie. Hey, and then when we come back, open communion will be ready.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me.
Now it's time for open communion. On the night that Jesus was betrayed, Jesus took a loaf of bread and broke it. He said, "This is my body, which is broken for you. Do this in remembrance of me." In the same way, Jesus took the cup after supper and blessed it, saying, "This cup is the new covenant of my blood, which is poured out for you. Do this in remembrance of me." This cup, this bread, um, on this table does not belong to the state. It doesn't belong to any church. It belongs to God, and all are welcome. Please come and share this meal with me, and do so without prejudice. Our next song of praise is Together We Can Change the World by Mark Sheppard.
We're going to change the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe it's not too late. Together we can change the world. Lay the puzzle pieces out, find out what it's all about. Together we can change the world. Can't do it by myself, so I'm asking for your help. Together we can change the world. Sail past where it's been charted, roll your sleeves up, let's get started. Together we can change the world. Together we can change the world. With our hands and with our hearts, we can dare to make a start. Together we can change the world. What if we spoke with one voice, knowing that we have a choice? Together we can change the world. Can't do it by myself, so I'm asking for your help. Together we can change the world. Sail past where it's been charted, roll your sleeves up, let's get started. Together we can change the world. Together we can change the world. Change your mind and change your life. Set aside the fear and strife. Together we can change the world. When we open up our eyes, then we start to realize. Together we can change the world. Change your mind. Can't do it by myself. Asking for your change the world. Together we can change the world. Change your mind. Sail past where it's been charted, roll your sleeves up, let's get started. Together we can change the world. Change your mind. Can't do it by myself. Asking for your change the world. Together we can change the world. Change your mind. Sail past where it's been charted, roll your sleeves up, let's get started. Together we can change the world. Together we can change the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe it's not too late. Together we can change the
Thank you. Thank you.
Cool. So now we're doing our offering, and so we need volunteers, but also we need financial donations to help get us to Mardi Gras. So essentially, if you want to volunteer with CLACCA ULC for Mardi Gras, you can do so by going to the Facebook event click on the link and register your details. We also need people to turn up to our weekly organising meetings, meetings that are being held 1 p.m. Via Zoom. So again, head to our CLACCA ULC Facebook page for more details in relation to that. If you want to financially donate, you can do so. You can do so. It's really simple. All you do is you head to CLACCA ULC Sydney.gotodaddyscience.com /giving, and then click on the donation links, and that will take you directly to our bank account where you can where you can directly deposit via PayPal. For more information in relation to that, please stay up to date with our CLACCA ULC website and Facebook page. This week, there is also one more important announcement that I've got to mention. Inner West Local Council are coming here on the 29th of November to meet with local residents in relation to getting back returning our recycling bins, getting an Aboriginal mural painted over the graffiti on the fence line, fixing no illegal dumping signs, and also fixing the residents' car park, as well as calling on fax to fix any other maintenance issues. That's starting at 10 o'clock on the 29th of June, and by the Lemon Tree. For more information in relation to that, contact us here at CLACCA ULC, because I'm the president, but you can also stay up to date with what's going on in relation to it via the Cahill Residents Action Facebook group, and that's all in relation to that. We're now going to go to our final song of praise. Is Same Love by Macklemore. I'm Mr. Rev, Comrade Rowley. Thank you very much for watching. That's all for now, and see you next week. For now, I will leave you with Same Love by Macklemore. God bless, and see you next week. Bye for now.
When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay, cause I could draw. My uncle was, and I kept my room straight. I told my mom, tears rushing down my face. She's like, Ben, you've loved girls since before pre-K. Trippin'. Yeah, I guess she had a point, didn't she? Bunch of stereotypes all in my head. I remember doing the math, like, yeah, I'm good at Little League. A preconceived idea of what it all meant. But those that like the same sex have the characteristics. The right-wing conservatives think it's a decision, and you can be cured with some treatment in religion. Man-made rewiring of a predisposition, playing God. Oh nah, here we go. America the brave still fears what we don't know. God loves all his children, it's somehow forgotten, but we paraphrase a book written 3,500 years ago. I don't know.
And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to.
was gay, I would think hip-hop hates me. Have you read the YouTube comments lately? Man, that's gay, gets dropped on the daily. We become so numb to what we're saying. A culture founded from oppression, yeah, we don't have acceptance for 'em. Call each other faggots behind the keys of a message board. A word rooted in hate, yet our genre still ignores it. Gay is synonymous with the lesser. It's the same hate that's caused wars from religion, gender to skin color, the complexion of your pigment. The same fight that led people to walkouts and sit-ins. It's human rights for everybody, there is no difference. Live on and be yourself. When I was at church, they taught me something else. If you preach hate at the service, those words aren't anointed. That holy water that you soak in has been poisoned. When everyone else is more comfortable remaining voiceless rather than fighting for humans that have had their rights stolen. I might not be the same, but that's not important. No freedom till we're equal. Damn right I support it. Press play, don't press pause. Progress march on, with the veil over our eyes. We turn our back on the cause, till the day that my uncles can be united by law. When kids aren't walking around the hallway, plagued by pain in their heart. A world so hateful, some would rather die than be who they are. And a certificate on paper isn't gonna solve it all, but it's a damn good place to start. No law is gonna change us, we have to change us. Whatever God you believe in, we come from the same one. Strip away the fear, underneath it's all the same love. About time that we raised up.
I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, my love, my love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is patient. Love is kind. Not crying on love is patient. Not crying on love is kind. I'm not crying on love is patient. Not crying on love is kind. I'm not crying on love is patient. Not crying on love is kind. I'm not crying on love is patient. Love is kind.
That's all for now. Bye.